What up, it's DJ Drewski from Hot 97, the movement, the heavy hitter DJs, and you know how we rockin' with that girl Bree. Hip hop since 1987. You know the vibe.
And we back.
This season, I'm most excited that we're getting the younger generation more involved because we're using younger songs like EXO Tour Life, Moonlight, and Bodak Yellow.
I chose songs that the new generation, the 25 and under crowd, artists that they like, artists that they with. You know what I'm saying? I got Migos, I got Little Uzi Vert, that's gonna be real special.
FAIF, what's going on? It's your boy Tank. Listen, man, that new single's out, Laced, Fire. You know I'm loving the artwork.
And the hashtag thing, you know, people's names.
What up? It's your girl Bree, it's Coach's Plug, and right now I'm here sitting down with the one, the only, he goes by the name of FAIF. We out here in Louisville, Kentucky, and our plans didn't go as planned, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had other plans, but you know, family and the world actually. Hope for justice one day and for change, you know what I'm saying? But how do you feel about that whole situation? Because, you know, me and you, we're African Americans, you know, nowadays it doesn't even matter about the gender, you know, it's more so on like how we're gonna change, you know what I'm saying?
It's become like a culture thing, you know. And the hashtag thing, you know, people's names, it's gotta end. Like it's got to. We have to get justice some way, somehow. The laws have to change because it seems like it doesn't benefit, you know, me or you.
What up, it's DJ Drewski from Hot 97, the movement, the heavy hitter DJs, and you know how we rockin' with that girl Bree. Hip hop since 1987. You know the vibes.
Yeah, talking about faith, you know what I'm saying? Like having faith in the world of everything we do in life, and you know, faith is bigger than itself, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And for you to have that name, it must be really powerful, it must be really like meaningful. So I already know what it means, but for those who's watching, describe what that name is to you, and like, you know, how it came about getting the name FAIF.
FAIF, you know, is FAIF, and that stands for anyone in fear. That was you know, something that me and my team had came up with creatively as we were, you know, pushing to kind of like where we wanted to go with everything, musically. But I just really wanted to create something that I could create a remembrance for my friends, Carrie Benson and Jermaine Cruz, who passed away in a car accident with that I was involved in back in March 3rd. 2014, which will be a day that will have changed. I feel like has changed my life forever.
Right. How did you cope with doing that, or getting through that time besides music?
It was. I was really in a real dark place at that time. You know, getting through therapy, but it wasn't just a physical thing. You know, I had dislocated my hip, but physically. Mentally, I was, you know, broken. I was lost. I didn't know who to turn to or what to do. So at times I was just, you know, just trying to be in, you know. So I was trying to just be in with what everybody else was doing, right. And really not trying to figure out a path for myself or a purpose for myself or the reason that I was still, that God had left me here on earth. So, you know, I'm just blessed, you know, I'm just totally blessed to be here, and I'm just thankful.
Yeah, I'm thankful, you know, that God kept you through all of that, you know what I'm saying, and delivered you from the state of mind that you was in, you know. You know, I'm big on faith, I'm big on God, I'm big on, you know, connection with, you know, our Heavenly Father. And I see you on social media because I've been following you for a while, so it's really, really a pleasure to be here and to just actually be in this moment to, regardless of like the platform and whatever. But I see you big on faith as well. No point intended with your name, but for real, like I feel like you're conscious minded. You're you know who you are. You're not afraid to be who God called you to be. So describe how that came about, like that connection, that you know what I'm saying, that relationship with God?
My whole thing was to dare to be different, and that's a saying that I just, when I speak to the youth, or if I speak to, you know, our men that's incarcerated right now, like that's what I tell them, like, dare to be different. You don't have to be just like everybody else or a product of your environment. You can be different than what that person's doing, because like you don't have to mimic what they're doing. You just be different, be yourself, you know, and be true to yourself. And that's what I've learned, to just be free and just I understand myself, you know, fully, and I understand my purpose of why I'm here on earth. So my purpose is to inspire others to be different, and you know, I always strive to, you know, be the best, or you know, strive at whatever goals you have in mind. Don't ever feel like that, you know, you less than.
Yes.
FAIF, what's going on? It's your boy Tech. Listen, man, that new single's out, Laced, Fire. You know I'm loving the artwork. You know I am loving the artwork. I'm not supposed to love the artwork. I love the artwork. Keep going. Keep doing it. All right? I want to hear more from you. Let's go.
Rise, and I just gotta keep, you know, setting the bar, you know, and I set a bar very high for myself, and I'm very, you know, on myself, you know, I'm all the time about feeling like I'm not doing enough, but now I'm just kind of like sitting back, observing everything and taking everything in, and just learning a lot about the business part of the music industry. So with the pandemic, it's taken time, so I've learned a lot about the business side, and I feel like that, you know, now things are progressing at at a speed that, you know, I was anticipating on doing.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like we definitely gotta educate ourselves to the best of our abilities, and
Definitely.
you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to learn the business too, so. Yo, it's just amazing, you know. It's amazing to, first of all, see that you're independent, because I thought you were signed to Irv Gotti, Murder Inc.
A lot of people have made that assumption, but I am not signed. I am independent. It's just taking risk on myself, you know, and just creating things different for my audience that, you know, they anticipate, you know, so like you never know what may come next from FAIF. You know, you may get something like Laced, you may get something like Falters, you may get something slow like No Rush. So I mean, I can just change it up, and very versatile. And you know, just working with different people, different producers, engineers. I also have a track with a producer by the name of DJ Michael out of South Africa. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh wow.
But, yeah, so
that's more upbeat, more Afro.
Yeah, more Afro beats. So it's titled Calling Out. It's just very different. And like the feedback that we've received from that track has just been like so great. Like definitely to like be overseas, internationally, like and to only have been doing this for like such a short time. So like it's just been like blessings to, you know, from God, you know, that has just been presented to me. So I've just taken every opportunity that I've been given and just ran with it.
Yes, yo, that's dope. That's really amazing, actually. Yeah, I mean, I've been to Africa, so dope. I mean, it'll definitely humble you and also inspire you.
I haven't been yet, but definitely planning to go out there and definitely probably shoot a video. You know, me and him get together and we probably be able to shoot a video.
Yeah, I can't wait for that, yo. I'm telling you.
You never know. Like I said, you never know where I may be. So, yeah.
Where, I mean, those visuals definitely be dope. So I can't wait, for sure. But how did you get connected with Irv Gotti? I mean, you said it very humbly, but yo, Irv Gotti is like a big, you know, person in the music industry. He created like so many people's careers, Ja Rule, Ashanti, the list goes on, and it's like, bro, how can you be so humble? Like he's like, yeah, Irv Gotti. No, Irv Gotti.
What? Nothing.
Say it.
Case where he was looking for independent artists that is rising, that has great music, and he was, you know, given opportunity to perform. I didn't know what was at stakes, you know, or like that it was like in a competition kind of like form. But they was just saying that the whole performance thing will be aired on BET, so I was just like, man, I gotta give it my best. So just went out there, I rocked the stage, and after I performed, Irv had just hopped on stage and was like, just told everybody, hold up, cut the music, you know, and, you know, just told the crowd, you know, like, that he fucks with my music, and that he really he's rocking with me. After that, he had reached out to me, we exchanged numbers. We had a radio interview that very next day. He told me, you know, the relationship that me and my producer, Cy on the Beats, have, and that's really like my brother, I would say. You know, I've been knowing Cy for so long, and he's produced every track that I've had out, and the relationship that we had has been like a long time. So like Irv was just like, he seen the relationship me and my producer had, so he was like, I'm gonna take your song and I'm gonna put it on the premiere episode titled Brothers. I was just like,
Irv Gotti, and we back.
This season, I'm most excited that we're getting the younger generation more involved because we're using younger songs like XO Tour Life, Moonlight, and Bodak Yellow.
I chose songs that the new generation, the 25 and under crowd, artists that they like, artists that they with. You know what I'm saying? I got Migos, I got Little Uzi Vert, that's gonna be real special.
like it kind of like threw me back, and he was like, yeah, the premiere, and I was just like, nah. Like, yeah, so like a few days later, Chink Santana, who's one of the music execs from the show, Tales, he, you know, hit me and told me, you know, send the paperwork through, you know, we checked everything out, you know, and there, you know, we was premiered on, you know,
Tales. You know, that's a big show on BET too, you know what I'm saying?
Episode 1, and it was just, that moment was crazy. And it was mind-blowing because the city had went crazy because like I said, I've only been doing this for a short period of time, so like this is all God's work, this is all God's plan.
Yes.
Like just like a few weeks after that, like Chink Santana had reached out to us again and was just like, you know, he's feeling no rush and want to use it for another episode. So like taking that was like 2019, that was No Rush and Location were the only songs that I had released, you know, and I then at that time I hadn't had Location released.
Right.
So like that was like on its way being out, but he took both of those songs and put them into that season, BET Tales. Like it was life changing, and it's been life changing for me. You know, after that, you know, it was, you know, opening up for Roddy Ricch. You know,
wait, hold on, Roddy Ricch?
Yeah.
Like,
I had got a call, and a guy reached out to me and said he loved my music, and it was just different, and would I be interested in opening up for Roddy Ricch in Louisville? I didn't turn that opportunity down. I knew by the Irv Gotti performance, I knew that I had to come different and just continuously. So I had reached out to some dancers, and I knew it would just be a rap fest. So it was just full of rappers. And then once I came up, the crowd was just like, you know, like he got dancers, like, and everything. Like, who is he? Like, and you know, and created more of a buzz, and you know, then we was on the campaign run, and I won 2019 Kentucky R&B Artist of the Year.
Right. I seen that.
Right after that, and it's just been an honor. Like it's just been a blessing. Like I've just taken everything in.
You should. You deserve it. You know.
It's just a dedication to the hard work. Is what I tell everyone. You know, it's just crazy. You know?
Right. It is. You know what I'm saying? So you got all those tattoos and. How did you do all that?
This was all like young art, you know what I'm saying? Just being a youth, you know, just wanting to just be different, you know, and that's one of like the most inspirational. It's just like my mom's name, you know, and it's like the clouds below it, that it's like the sun is just keeping what's going away from her. So.
Oh, that's nice. It's nice. You know, so your mama's boy?
Very much so. I'm the only boy, so I guess you could say that.
He said, I guess you can say that. We know guys be mama's boys.
Definitely love my mama.
Right. Oh, you sound like the song. But yeah, you know, I'm not tatted like you, but I got tattoos too. And one that always keep me like inspired is this one, you know, it's my mom. And then obviously this one too, Nipsey Hussle quote, like hard work plus patience, some people sacrifice.
Yeah.
From dedication, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm more of a focused person, and so I like to just connect with like-minded individuals, and you know what I'm saying, just shed light on people's stories, and that's why I came here to sit down with him, you feel me? You know, FAIF, you know what I mean? And we've been connected for a while, so it's amazing to finally, you know, have gotten this convo. And so I appreciate you for sure.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Like it's been an honor. Like it's been an honor. Like
yeah, I was about to say what you say, but I heard you've been honored.
Man, it's been an honor. It's been an honor. Like thank you.
Oh man, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, and we both got the dreads going. I'm not like you. Soon I will be.
Nah,
But,
this is just different. You know, just something that like just being creative. I came to my producer and I was like going over there every day, like we're working on music. Excuse me. And I was just like, what can I do to really draw people to me? I don't know, dress different, color your hair, I don't know. So I was just like, you know what? Take my dreads, tied them, brought them to the front. I was like,
and that's just been your style.
It was like, yeah. Yeah. And so like it's just been rolling. Like even when I go out, like kids, that's the best thing I love is just like seeing the reaction of kids, like when they see it, it's just like they be in the stores or something like that. It's just like look at like I've seen green hair or someone's hair like it's green, you know, like
yeah, you know it is different though. So
yeah.
So you know I like that about you, that you stay authentic to you, and that you just not afraid to actually show what God's done for you and what He's continuing to do. You know, it should be inspiring to other people.
Yeah,
definitely.
I've received like lots of emails from lots of people, from famous people, from just people in my community, from people outside of my community who's never even heard of me, but who has like heard my story or my music and just is appreciative, and I'm just so appreciative and so thankful. Like everyone's reached out, from Coach Max, from the Tanks, to man, the list goes on, from Metro United Ways, Change Today, Change Tomorrow. There's so many people I can name, and so many organizations I can name. I'm just so thankful for everyone who's just reached out to me, and I've had the pleasure of working with. It's been I want to say a dream come true, but like this is like been like the fantasy that I'm perceiving to give to my audience, and it's just humbling,
Yeah.
truly humbling.
Yeah, that's dope. So, before we go, I do want to ask actually 3 more questions. So, one, you did say that you mentioned that you go to jails or What else did you say?
Visit youth and
yeah, the youth. Yeah. How did you start to get into that?
Just speaking to a wise man, I would say, who kind of told me that I need to use my face and my platform more in my community, and I need to put myself in position to be in position.
I like that one.
And what I want to do is tell youth and anybody, that from male, female, that is misguided, that there is someone in your community that truly cares for you, and really wants to see the best in you. So that's all I want to be able to provide, whether if it's, bringing out some of my athletic friends that are pro athletes, or, my people that do music, like if it's just bringing them out to just speak to the youth, because that's our future, and that's what we have to,
Focus on.
Yeah, that's who we have to, keep the bigger picture on, because they're watching us, whether if it's the protesting that we're doing, our youth are watching what we're doing, and they will mimic what we do, so that's why I try to speak on like the gun violence, because it's real heavy here in the city, as well as the protests and police brutality. Like that's a huge thing, is gun violence, and that's the thing that have to change is us killing ourselves, us killing our brothers and sisters.
I just spoke on that.
That's something that we have to, stop doing. We have to uplift, and we have to bring up our community. So many youth out here that's jumping in cars or robbing people when they can be in a studio learning how to make music, or they could be in you could be teaching them how to do taxes, things that we wasn't taught like in school. I wasn't taught how to do taxes in school, and I didn't learn anything about filling out a job application like that. We have to keep our youth knowing what to expect from the future, because it's not going to be handed to you, and that's what a lot of kids expect. The world to be handed to them as they stepping into it, and it's not going to be, because it's going to be, you're going to run into individuals who have that same mindset, and what you going to do?
Right.
Take out one another? Can't do that. You have to be able to come together, and you have to build. So.
Yeah, and I appreciate that message, because I literally kind of interrupt you, but I literally just was speaking on that. I just did a video in the hotel room. I just did that. I just said the same thing, and I really believe it, that we need to focus first of all on the youth, and we need to stop killing each other, because that's the only way stuff is gonna change. We can't be mad at the police. That's like being a hypocrite. We can't be mad at the police if you still gonna be in our same neighborhood, with the people that's like our brother and sister, same color, you feel me? And we just expecting something different, and it's really insanity, because people are people. We can't expect one person to do something different if we're not even gonna do something different, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I appreciate that message, and hopefully, the youth will hear this and really take heed to, the conversation, and not only you, but other people, and just stay focused, because I feel like, we have to start changing our minds, because, we have so much trauma, not only from now, but even in the past of slavery and everything like that, it's so much trauma has been put on us, and it's been a domino effect, and we just have to deal with it. And it's it's okay to not have it together. Social media wants you to think that everything is sweet and everything is perfect, but that's not even obtainable. Perfection is not obtainable. So it's we gotta get to a place where we're okay being uncomfortable with who we are in order to change. You know what I'm saying? And so, I just
just engage with, my audience, and I like the way things is going, like where everything's going.
Yeah, for real, for sure. I definitely agree with you. Good things going for you as well. And, I look forward to everything that's going to happen with your brand, and just your life, you know what I'm saying? You dope. I appreciate, like I said, for the third time, I appreciate this convo, appreciate the sit down and just, just talking and building, and just look forward to so much more combos and stuff. Word. So this is the Coach's Plug. I appreciate everyone for watching. Go check out everything else I got going on. You could look at all the other podcasts, interviews, and just the artists that me and a couple other people are taking on with Expand Resilience, the label, and we're just people out here pursuing purpose, and hopefully you'll be encouraged to do the same. All artists, if you want exposure, please hit me up. I got you, you know what I'm saying? And Coach's Plug, remember who you are, maintain your flame, and
What up? It's DJ Drewski from Hot 97, the movement, the heavy hitter DJs, and you know how we rocking with that girl Bree, hip hop since 1987. You know the vibes.
Rocking with Bree, and you best believe she putting out that heat for the street. You heard?